Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Daygo, Fat San Diego's own. Come tune in and see me on the episode of I Only Touch Greatness podcast today. Get that.
So I was about to say too, like coming from San Diego, like
Mm.
what was the first artist that you looked up to that was in San Diego? Because y'all got a lot of artists in San Diego too. Like, what was the first
Uh,
artist that you seen that you was like, oh shit, now San Diego is like, is that on the map?
the first artist that I had to look up to was honestly he was my cousin Nick. Bro. Like my cousin Nick,
Mm.
he don't really rap no more. He does behind the scene managing and writing stuff too. But he was one of the original members of the Futuristics group. Where Mike and Keys before they were just Mike and Keys, they used to be part of Futuristics. And
Okay.
he
Yeah.
was like the writer rapper in that group. Like it was like 6 or 7 dudes, but he was one of them in there. And that's like my real blood cousin. So I always grew up, I was in his shadow, watching him, you know, do what he was doing up there with them, and they was writing stuff for like, you know, they had credits on like the 50 Cent album. I think it was Massacred, and they were all over the place at the time. So that was easily my biggest influence because he was right there. Like, I'd call him and and talk to him. Yeah. He was the
So,
one. He was the one that got me there in Daygo.
some other San Diego artists, Mitchy Slick,
Right,
who we also
J.O. Felony.
Jayo Felony.
right. Jayo Felony. Shout out to Jayo Felony, man. People always forget about Jayo. Like, nah, he was really hitting the streets back in the day.
Yeah,
Right.
we've
You
had
can
him on the
smoke
show
with them
twice.
over the all of it. Yeah, we had him on the show twice. And it's crazy. We had him and
Mm-hmm,
Razzcast on the
mm-hmm,
same interview, and it was so lovely because it was just like it. They bond was just so cool because I don't think it never had. I
mm-hmm.
think that's the only interview. I think the only podcast that they actually been together with. You know what I'm saying on the in the pandemic.
Mm.
Like it's crazy to see stuff like that.
Yeah, I never even thought
But
about it. You don't see them together that
right,
often.
no, you
Okay.
really don't. You don't. Oh, you go ahead, Ryan.
No, you go ahead. Take the question.
Okay. So coming from when you came from, like in San Diego, and we're just now talking about the scene. So, what was one of
Mm-hmm.
your first songs that you made that you was like, okay, now I kind of understand where my pockets and my patterns going, like with your
Um,
creativity of writing.
first song that I knew I had it, or first song that I knew like
Or
this is
just
the direction of music I'm gonna
anything
go.
that you knew that, what I'm saying, now, what I'm saying, because a lot of people nowadays don't even know that, like,
Mm-hmm.
when you working on your cadence and stuff, like, you always go
Right.
back to that first song sometimes, you know what I mean? Or you just be like organically, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, any time that you knew, time period that you knew, okay, now I understand what patterns and stuff is, you know what I'm saying, with writing capabilities.
Um, I can't think of a specific song. There's so many moments where like I had different growth spurts as far as my artistry, and like you guys are hearing what I'm doing right now, right? I've been making music for like 15 years, and a lot of that was just kind of sitting in the house working this out and figuring it out, So it's been so many different songs that I made and was like, all right, yeah, all right, I got really good in this direction, and I'll hear something else. I'm really experimental. You'll hear it more as I drop more music, but I'm really experimental. So like, there was never really a defining moment where I knew like this was the pocket I was going to go in because I never stay
Right.
in that pocket. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Which is good
yeah.
though, because I was gonna lead to my other questions, because the the songs that I'm hearing from you, like, and I
Mm-hmm,
love this one. I'm love hearing about you right now because I can hear something
mm-hmm,
from Bumblebee, and then like Kelly, I'm home. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? That you can switch it up,
right.
like, what I'm saying, even with King. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
your style right now with some of the songs. What is one of your favorite songs that you did so far?
That I put out.
Yeah, well, did so far. Yeah.
Well, favorite song that I've released so far, probably. Well, the one that I had the most fun making would be a song I put out called "Honey DeLore." I had the most fun making that one because I was just acting a fool. I just had fun on it. But yeah, that was yeah. As far as favorite song that I've made, it's some stuff that y'all probably won't hear for like a year.
How about if you